Hi guys, let's take a look at our learning papers for term 4. Guys, as you remember, term 3 we did the GEC project, the braai that we built, and I just want to remind you all that remember you are writing the GEC external exam at the end of November. It is not a set up exam paper by me or anyone at Magalies School. All the Elsen schools are writing the same November exam. So let's start with our first module, guys, which are safety. Now, safety covers a whole lot of stuff, guys. The first thing we look at is an unsafe act, right? What is an unsafe act? It's something that you do wrong, guys. It's definitely something that you do wrong, like playing or running in the workshop. The second thing is the unsafe condition. What does that mean? That means the condition in the workshop itself, the condition in the center, there's something wrong. Like maybe bad ventilation or lighting is not correct. The other very important question might be, what is an accident? Please guys, don't tell me an accident is when two cars collide or when you injured somebody. No, that's not true. I'm going to give you the 4 main words. You all will immediately recognize it. It's unplanned, uncontrolled, unsafe act, and unsafe condition. You can go to your textbook and you can read the definition. You will see that definition there. Then we can look at our second module, hand and power tools. Now guys, if we look at hand tools, what is hand tools? It means every tool that you use your hands with, like a hammer, a file, a hacksaw, and you are doing actually the work manually. Looking at power tools, it's a hand drill, a grinder, a cut-off, etc. Guys, that's every tool in the center that you use with electricity. That is power tools, right? Then we can go to our welding joints. Remember the 5 main welding joints, guys. Please remember that. Looking at the 5 different welding joints. Number 1, a butt joint. Number 2, a lap joint. Number 3, corner joint. Number 4, T-joint. And number 5, the edge joint. There are more joints. You are all aware of that. But this is the 5 main joints that we use. And guys, I'm only giving you the names of the joints. Remember, you can get a question like name and draw the 5 different welding joints. Then you need to make the drawing as well. So be aware of that. Please be aware of that. Then we're going to module 4, which is the oxyacetylene. Now the oxyacetylene, we all know there are 3 different flames, which are the neutral flame. The neutral flame means we've got 50% oxygen and 50% acetylene gas, and it's a normal blue flame. The oxidizing flame is more oxygen, and the carburizing flame, you've got more acetylene. Then we take a look at the cutting torch. The different parts you need to know. It is in your textbook, guys. You just have to take a look at that. You also, the equipment. Guys, don't get caught. You know, we wrote a test where you have to name all the different parts of the gas trolley, with the cylinders, the pressure regulators, the backflash regulators, everything you need to know, right? From the cylinder to the torch, all the parts. Looking at our 5th module, MIG welding. You all enjoy MIG welding, I know it. So it's very important to know the MIG welder equipment. Guys, you need to know all the parts, like from the wire feeder, the welding gun, etc. I'm only naming 2 here. You need to know everything, and please go through it in your textbook. The setup of the MIG welder. When the MIG welder is there, there's no cables, there's no power lead, nothing. That's what's meant by the MIG setup. You need to know from the cables to welding ready. How do you connect everything? Welding clamp to the positive terminal, earth clamp to the negative terminal. Make sure the gas are connected. Make sure the cylinder is not empty. Make sure the pressure is correct. Stuff like that. Our 6th module, materials. Now guys, materials is a very short module, we all know it. It consists of 2 parts. Ferrous metals. Ferrous metals are mild steel. Guys, that's the metals we use to build safety gates, braces, etc. Then the non-ferrous, and let me just go back to mild steel. Mild steel or ferrous metals are magnetic. So if you're not sure if it's a ferrous or non-ferrous, guys, just take a magnet, put it on it. If it locks, it's ferrous. If it doesn't lock, it's non-ferrous metals, like aluminium, cast iron. Yeah, we can go through that. Looking at our last and final module, finances and calculation. Guys, this is very important. You can't build a braai or a safety gate for someone and then you charge him an amount, and at the end of the day you don't have a profit or not enough money even to build it. So you need to look at the finances and you need to know how to calculate. Now, what are we looking for? We are looking for the calculation of the project cost. Now, the project cost can be a lot of stuff, and then we need to determine the cost and the profits. Now guys, to determine the cost price, that means that's all the material that was needed, like the square tubing, the round bar, the hinges, the lock, if you look at the safety gate, the paint, the grinding discs, the cutting discs, the electricity that you use. That's how you determine your cost. The welding rods, everything included. Then to determine the profit, you need to take the cost of the product, the selling price, you need to take plus 1.5% labor. And then to calculate the profit, you use your selling price and to deduct your cost price from it, which then give you your profit. Guys, I hope this finds you or suits you well. And then I just want to thank you for watching this video. And remember, your exam date, GEC exam, 14 November 2025. And I just want to wish you luck with it. Thank you all.